I'm going to have any success at all at teaching you how to stand in your own power and alchemize strength from your pain, I'm going to have to dive a lot deeper into the topic of assertion and do quite a few parts, okay? Because it is one of the most important topics that I can teach you, and I think so many people need it and don't even realize it, okay? Because we are needing to learn how to navigate our life during difficult situations to get the best possible outcomes that we can get, okay? And the way we solve problems impacts our major life domains, which is our work or school, family, friends, our health, our financial realms, our legal realms, and our relationship with ourselves. And if we are using a competitive mindset and emotional problem-solving choices, we're tending to do damage to our own lives and the lives of others. So one way to manage the damage, I mean, we can't control difficult people and make them, want to understand you and care about you and, deliver you a good experience and cooperate. Some people are just striving for superiority, but we've got to learn how to navigate those people and diffuse the tension and get what we need out of the situation more often than not. So I would like to address some of the things that might be standing in the way of you being an assertive person, okay? So one of those things might be, fear. And your desire to not create conflict, and you might have like a little bit of a fawn response when it comes to dealing with somebody who's coming on pretty strong and who's using insults or manipulative behaviors or, threatening you in some way. And sometimes a fawn response is a choice, okay? And I understand that is a way to survive some situations, but somehow it's so much easier to know that if you knew an alternative that was stronger and you chose the fawn response, the emotional damage that happens due to being victimized is a lot less because you knew that your fawn response was a choice, okay? So Assertion for Beginners 101, one of probably many segments about assertion that I'm going to teach you, because we've got to get up and learn how to snap the shifty on some of these difficult people. That's a horse term in case you don't know, okay? Look it up on Google. But what I mean is to get control of a difficult situation and navigate life to the best possible outcomes, okay, while maintaining control with challenging people. So if you're not comfortable using assertion, you don't think you can speak up for yourself, and you're afraid to say things, I want you to start maybe practicing things in a very boring, mundane way. Things that are inconsequential, okay? Like, hey, can you please change channel? Or, hey, pass the salt. Or, hey, can you please help me with these shopping bags? Okay, little ways that you can just ask for what you need that don't really create any kind of like a contest with somebody. So you can just get practice identifying how you feel and asking for what you want. And when you can practice doing that in little boring ways, we can start learning how to develop an assertion plan for the more difficult situations that you may be facing. Okay, so stick with me. I don't want to make these too long, but I do want to link a bunch of these segments together so that we can really learn how to be a complete badass in some of these really challenging situations you may be facing in the workplace, or we got them politically, organizations, dealing with, say, police officers, sometimes, certain professions, doctors. A lot of these people gravitate to these professions where they can exert superiority without being questioned. And they hurt people's feelings a lot, and they sort of influence people's lives in negative ways. And we got to learn how to help ourselves out. So if you or someone that could benefit from the education of learning how to be more assertive, please let them know that I'm teaching this. And I thought if I could get up to a number of followers that I need to do live, I would love to be able to take your questions and help you come up with some assertive responses that may help you, okay? And we also are going to get to the point of talking about maintaining our own safety when we're dealing with those difficult people too. So stick with me. I hope you'll join me for this segment. I think it's really, really important, even if you already know it. If you know it even better, you can teach it to other people, okay? So I'll see you soon, and thanks.